Hello and welcome to the Fawley site on behalf of ExxonMobil and our contractor companies. ExxonMobil believe in nobody gets hurt, meaning that everyone finishes their working day the same as they started it, safely. The nobody gets hurt belief is based on the fact that we believe all accidents are avoidable and preventable. Working safely and protecting the environment are the most important things here at Fawley. We mean what we say. We expect everyone to maintain the highest standards and follow our site rules, which are designed to keep you safe. Because everybody's safety is so important to us, we cannot tolerate failure to meet these standards and rules. This induction will explain our key requirements and will help you to meet our expectations. Please concentrate on what we tell you and respect our advice. Never use mobile phones, radios or other electronic devices whilst in refinery areas. Do not use mobile phones at all, except within designated areas of site buildings. Most areas of the site require the wearing of some amount of personal protective equipment, PPE. This varies from the wearing of light eye protection in some areas to the wearing of full PPE in areas adjacent to the process units. Your host and signage will indicate the various standards that you'll need to comply with. Fawley uses the Loss Prevention System, or LPS for short. This behavioural-based safety system is used in most ExxonMobil sites worldwide. LPS comprises key tools used in order to prevent incidents and injuries and to share all losses and near losses. The first key tool of LPS is the Loss Prevention Self-Assessment, or LPSA. This is a continuous mental risk assessment process where you assess the risk, what's the worst that can happen, analyse how to reduce the risk, and act to make sure you've mitigated all hazards. We call this the 3 A's. We are committed to creating a positive, supportive work environment for our employees and contractors that is free from any form of harassment. We want a site where discrimination does not happen and where everyone is respected and valued. A site where we recruit and engage both employees and contractors from different backgrounds, and we value diversity of thought. We are all responsible, open, and talk about this topic, and will call out any unacceptable behaviours. Harassment of any form is unacceptable and won't be tolerated. We hold everyone accountable to these commitments, and everyone is proud of the working culture at Fawley. If you're expected to work at the Fawley Marine Terminal, there are a number of additional controls in place for your safety and security. Because the Marine Terminal is like a ferry port or airport, by law we have to implement security measures to control access of people and goods. To access the Marine Terminal, you'll require additional security checks beyond those for the rest of the site and have a restricted access pass. Whilst the rules for working at the Marine Terminal are no different than anywhere else within the Fawley site, it does, however, have its own specific hazards and procedures which you'll need to adhere to. Particular care must be paid when using walkways, ladders and gangways, as they are slippery due to the nature of the marine environment. All lines at the Marine Terminal are live, containing either hydrocarbon or utility products such as steam and nitrogen. As parking is very limited at the Marine Terminal, you're required to check with the Marine Terminal Permit Coordinator prior to bringing a vehicle onto the terminal. When at the Marine Terminal, if you're working within 1 metre of the edge of the berth front, then you're required to wear a life jacket at all times. The Marine Terminal is located within an environmentally sensitive area designated as a Site of Specific Scientific Interest, SSSI. The information that you have just seen and heard will give you a good understanding of the priorities we place on safety, security, health and the environment. In summary, we do not want you to be involved in an incident. We do not want you to be injured. We do not want you to injure anyone else, and we want you to go home safely. If there is any aspect of this induction or the site rules that you don't understand or require more clarification on, please talk to your host or supervisor. Thank you for listening and keeping our site safe.